in their favorite artist's music. So they're actually incentivized, because the way it'll work is, if their artist's music is getting bigger and is popping more and they're invested into it, they're only incentivized for it to grow and grow and share, because they're actually, they have stake in it. So I think I can't say too much about this, but I know Pass is in here listening, and Ilmac in particular is working on something really dope with his, like, y'all remember the ketchup mustard cartoons and all that shit. Like, there's gonna be some NFT shit like popping off around battlerap, I think, and that's gonna be a good like jet set for it to pop off. But I'm curious in your opinion on this, Daylyt, because I know on your side of the hip hop world, they're definitely talk about this. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Most definitely that most definitely is the new wave. What we're trying to figure out on our side is what, and I don't, no disrespect, but what is the higher up niggas in the industry gonna do to combat this? Because they pretty much created streaming services when they found out people was really maneuvering. Like, all right, so I'm gonna tell you what happened, and this is all documented paperwork. The higher up people, there became a time in the industry where artists start saying, "Hey, I don't want to be signed no more. I want to be indie." All right, and a lot of people start going indie, so they created two plans to reel artists back in. One of them was a 360 deal, and the other one get all of these artists signed so we could rob them. So we have to create a platform. We have to create a platform that allows us to scrape them for money and then justify, well, tell them what their money, I mean, tell them what their art is worth, and then give a legitimate reason to justify why we feel that they artist is worth crumbs. And we can pay them pretty much pennies and scrape them for literally 99% of their own personal revenue. So that was one thing that they came up with once they realized artists was starting to go indie. So now my only question is, once they realize that artists is starting to go NFT, or artists is starting to break out of whatever other cycle they got, what is the next plan that they're gonna do to monetize? Like, are they gonna start taxing for NFTs? Like, it's gonna be like an IRS government NFT tax, or is they gonna like ban NFTs in certain regions, or they gonna fuck around and shut the whole internet down? Like, I don't know. I'm more so not about what we should do with the NFTs. I'm about what they're gonna do to monetize or capitalize off of it, and
So
how can I beat them?
so
Yeah, no,
Daylyt
that's
so
already happening for sure. Like
so Daylyt how it's currently constructed. So you'll put out, like, let's say a single as an NFT. If one person purchases that, and then as you as the originator, you receive the money from the sale and the royalty. So every time that one NFT resells, you receive royalties off that one NFT forever, right? So they'll have to figure out a way to get a percentage of that, like you said, with a 360 deal, how they get a percentage off your merch and all the ticket sales, everything. They have to figure out a way to get money off those royalties or the original sale as it's currently constructed.
Yeah, I mean, but like you, bro, like we dealing with, man. I don't really think y'all understand like the powers y'all dealing with. Like, we dealing with niggas that have the ability to tell the world, hey, it's not 12 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock. We dealing with niggas who got the ability to change time. When they could do whatever the fuck they want. It's
Pass,
just
I got you.
are they gonna do it? And yes, they are gonna do it. So my thing is, I'm always trying to be ahead of the curve with everything that happened. And since I got this paperwork about what's happening in the world, I'm always trying to be ahead of the curve. So my thing is, even with the NFTs and shit, like, I don't mind getting into it. I got a few things like me, Daylyt and Lux battle was supposed to be an NFT, and a whole other stuff. Like, I got a Daylyt versus Absol. The footage from Daylyt versus Absol is also going to be an NFT. So I got a few things in the work.
Oh, we
My
need
thing,
that.
yeah, my thing is,
Yo, so I
my
got a
thing. Yo, go ahead.
So what you saying? You trying to be ahead of everything and shit. So if you were you, I'm not sure. Like I can't judge your position of where you were in life when you first started. But if you were you starting over again with some money, you know what I'm saying, or trying to like really push yourself with some money, what would you do? Like what would be a good advice to like yourself like pass down backwards? You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. If you got money right now, just invest in production gear. That's it.
I
Via
already got a studio and everything at the
oh yeah,
crib.
if you got your studio, and well, the next step, you might wanna find somebody who do visuals. If you got somebody who do visual, if you don't got somebody who do visuals, you might want to just find somebody who interested in do visuals and invest into some equipment for him so he could be your onboard like film guy.
Yeah, so I already do. I have all that. I got my own
All right,
team,
so you
got the
got all that.
the camera,
All
all that. I've got people who want to silently invest money into what I'm doing on top of me putting money into it. It's about what to do next.
right, so the next step would be exposure. It's exposure and it's building a cult. And and that comes with just being different in general. I don't think you necessarily need money for that.
I
Like the
bet.
more,
No,
yeah,
I've
the more,
traveled a lot. I've been to iBattle, the Gates, Furman,
yeah,
Warzone, everything. You feel me? Like I've traveled. I've gone all across the U.S. You feel me?
yeah. No, it's just no. All right, so I would say this too. Another thing for me, and just personal advice. What is your goal? Like I think a lot of people just kind of do stuff and they don't really set goals. I think for my younger self, it wouldn't even be financially. It would just be like, hey, yo, this is a goal and we need to get there. So like musically, what is your goal? Like what are you trying to obtain? Are you trying to go platinum? Are you trying to be a Grammy nominated artist? Or like what is the
As
end goal?
crazy as it sounds, as like like bro, I'm trying to be the best. This is what I've done my whole life. You feel me?
But that's the thing. Look, I'm gonna tell, not to cut you off. What is the best? There is no best.
I want to sell the best type of music for everybody. Like I want to, like, so for me, I want to leave the best vibe out in every type of like vibe for somebody. So like, if you're in a mood, you're upset, I want to be able to turn like a Danny Cruz song on, and you could be upset. And like, even when I die, I want my words to mean something. You feel me? Like I want to be endless, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I
All right,
want
so
my
look.
words forever.
All right, so in all actuality, you got to look at the times we in, and you got to accept the times we in. Like right now, like Little Nas X is in the talk of the top 10 artists out right now. You know, it ain't no best right now. It's like we playing like in the music industry, it's modern warfare free fall.
Nah,
Like
facts. And on the way, I'm really just trying to support legally my family to be able to just, open businesses and put people that I love into position to doing what they want to do with their lives. Like if they want to open a restaurant or they want to open a company to do lawn mowing or roofing, I want to be able to help them be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone depending on me, you feel me? So with the little money I got, I'm trying to make sure that I stay free and do what I can for everyone else around me.
nah, I
Hey,
dig that.
hey,
I would say this, bro. I would say this. I'm gonna just say the best thing you could do is make music directly from your heart, bro. Like not music catered to what you think is hot or what you think is lit or what you think people gonna fuck with. Just make music directly from your heart, bro.
Always done me. That's why people support me right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I am what my like what they need. You feel me? Like I am the rock for real for my family. Like I'm what they need to get there. I'm trying to do what I can to get there. Like this, I'm telling you, if we really sat down and had like a real conversation about this shit, heard my music and shit, niggas would really be like, all right, bet it's versatile. I've got 50 songs in the vault not released, and they're all done because I don't know how to strategically release them to do it the right way. You know what I'm
hey,
saying? I got songs with visuals out just to earn fans, remixes, all that other stuff, to not waste the product I already invested money into. You know
hey,
what I'm
bro. I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'm sorry to butt in, Dave, but
good, you good.
um, just as somebody that's been like just involved in just pursuing his passion for a great amount of time. What success looks like now is a lot different than what success looked like in the beginning. Um, bruh, like being the best and like like what they saying is putting your heart into your music and doing what you want to do. Oftentimes we kind of look at what we view success as. Like it's a nigga going to Amazon every single day making whatever they make an hour that wouldn't even view success as a rapper as being able to make the same money they making at Amazon and taking care of their family.
I really just want
Um
to be real.
so like the one thing I would say is like, man, I had a some kind of plan. Whether it's like yo, I'm gonna put this music out, because all music do is like, man, your hard drive crash and now you done lost all them songs you've been sitting on, or something happened. Like, you could always make more, right? But like building your core and giving all that shit that you say you got for the world, understanding that right now it might be just 20 people, but or 50 people or 1,000 people or whatever the number is. Those same diehard motherfuckers, they take your shit and they grow it for you. Like, they literally take the greatness that they love about you and they put it out there and they grow it. So you holding on to it don't help the motherfuckers that's fucking with you, that give a damn about what you're doing. But when it come down to like when he said, "What's your goal?" I believe like a goal, you always should be doing your music or your shit from your heart and all that. And I also believe that when a nigga say like, "Yo, what's your goal?" It's got to be something tangible in that. Because the easiest way to get to your goal is to say what it is and then work your way back to where you at. And now you
Goals
got
to
the
reach
whole roadmap.
goals to reach goals. Yeah, nah, I'm hip. He just, I don't know. To me, there's more answers to just that answer. To be real, and that's why it's like that's what I ultimately want, is to just really be heard with my music, because it's like I feel like I speak from a general perspective with my emotions, because I speak from the heart, but I know that the stuff I've been through, I'm not the only person who's ever been through it. You feel me? And that's how I've always looked at music. Is it's like it's your perspective on what you view at your pain as and all that other stuff. A music video, in my mind, has always been what you see in your head when you, after you've made the song. Like, this is your emotion. It's I feel
Imagine being your fan right now and hearing you say that you want to be heard. And imagine how I feel as your fan. Like, damn, man, you are heard. I hear you. I think sometimes people want to be heard by everybody. And it's like that take time no matter what. But like, you are being heard, whether
no,
it's five,
I meant by
six,
the
yeah, you
phrase.
know,
To be real, you're right. You got that.
yeah,
That's
like
that's
like
like saying, like,
it's a battle rapper, man. Newborn, man. I always get on this nigga every time he have a battle where he don't do good. um he used to, I ain't seen him do it in a long time, but whenever he wouldn't do good, man, he'll go and he'll get online and he'll talk shit about how niggas in the audience wasn't fucking with his shit, and y'all fuck y'all niggas, y'all don't fuck with me. And I used to be like, man, I hate to be like the one nigga that did fuck with you that was there, or the 10 niggas that was fucking with you, nigga. They feel like shit, man, because you not even prioritizing their value in your shit. Like, you not even like,
no,
so just be mindful of that. You are being heard. You
no
you want to
facts.
be
I
heard by
was telling
more,
you,
but you
fight,
got to focus on the niggas that's fucking with you, and
well,
them people will grow.
and I felt bad for all the people there watching me, because I broke character. You know what I'm saying? Like, I battled like 30 times in a year and a half. You feel me? And one of my last battles, I broke character. I let something get me mad, because we had prior agreements before the battle, and I watched shit like unfold in front of me. You feel me? So I broke character, and I felt so bad afterwards, because I really tried like shutting down the event, and I was like, wow, that's so unprofessional, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And like, since then, I've got back, gone to other events, you know what I mean, and done my due diligence to fix all that type of shit. But it's like, even then, I know what it feels like, because I felt like I ruined whoever did want to support me, because I did something. You know, they don't know the backstory. No one ever really does. You know what I'm saying? So they only judge you off what they see, and it's like, damn, I did bad for my following. You feel me?
I mean, he made a good point. Ron Leslie, I don't know if y'all remember him. He basically has like a group chat with his fans, and that's the only way to see him at a concert. You got to be a part of the group chat, and they the ones who buy his music. And he said he makes hundreds of thousands of dollars just off that small group of people. I think it's like a group of 1,000 people
He
that
does
he has.
everything though. He
Yeah.
makes the beat, the lyrics, all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he does, but he said that doesn't make as much money as his little small group of fans that purchases his merch, buys the tickets to his concerts, and they buy his album
Yeah,
directly.
because if you can get 4,000 people to support you with $20 a month, or you break it down in a different math to make it 1,000 people with fucking $80 a month. You know what I'm saying? That gets you $1 million at the end of the year off of support, whether it's your merchandise, they're streaming your music, whatever. You know what I mean? As long as they,
What about 10 people?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get at. Like, if you
Yeah.
if you start small, right, and start with the core people that really fuck with you, then they can spread the word and just keep that core growing. I mean, you should just have a goal: 5 people a month. Just get
yeah,
5 people in the group chat or whatever. to start supporting you? Like five, it started $5, $10, whatever.
This year, that's what I did. I have 5 friends from different age groups that I've known my whole life that have always supported my music, and now that's what we're doing. They all want to, open like my music to their friend groups and start promoting it to them and branching it off to them. And whoever decides to pick it up does, and whoever doesn't. And we're gonna keep moving like that. You know what I mean? They're willing to invest. They're willing to come wear the clothing, push the brand, speak about it, share the stuff to groups, everything that they can resourcing, because realistically a lot of networking is free. You just have to do it, you know what I mean? Take the time to actually do it and have people that genuinely believe in you the way you do. And if you do, then you're good. You just have to have a strong core.
Question for all three, Daylyt, Frak, and Quest. So I'm familiar with all three y'all's music. How this is more of like the trying to find out what's in the sausage, pause if needed. Um how was it like going from like being a battle rapper, and I know you have like certain flow patterns and different things you want to hit in a battle, as opposed to like making music, whereas like, well, with like Frak per se, because like I listen to B-list celebrities, you're not even really rapping that much on that. You're more of like doing the melodic, like trying to make actual like songs more than just like trying to rap. How do y'all do the transition? Like, and what inspires y'all to make something that sounds different than how y'all rap?
That's a good
One of those
question,
things.
bro. I'm gonna honestly tell you, like, battle rap was one of the best things that ever happened to my music because and I don't think most people would say that, because you listen to some battle rappers music and it's just all like, lyrical schmirical miracle. And like, I think Quest and Daylyt do a good job of balancing it too, where it's like especially before battle rap, like I was on records just trying to rapidy rap, you know what I mean? And when I found battle rap as a lane and as a fan base where people really just want to hear good rapping, it allowed me to focus on that for my battles, and when I went to my music, focus on just crafting a song. And that's a whole different skill. Songwriting and rapping are completely different skill sets. So being able to have battle rap to be like, all right, I still got this chip on my shoulder, I'm trying to be the illest rapper, and then go to the music and not have that anymore and just be more free to make music that's musical. I think that was one of the best things. And any battle rapper musicians in here, I think that's probably the biggest advice I'd give is to not worry about being the best rapper when you hop on a track. Like, if you want to do that, do battle rap, but music gives you the space to say something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I always say I pledge allegiance to the song. Like if I hit somebody up to do a record, I'm not like, I don't give, like I ain't we not I got a battle for that. But like I came into it um being the time that I came into battle rap wasn't what it is today. So like being a battle rapper wasn't really a thing. It was like, it was something you just kind of used to try to like I got my first deal. Um like because I was a part of a TV show about battle rap. Like so it was that.
MTV made, right?
Nah, actually Showtime, the next episode, I was on Interscope. And they the I've always made music that was just like a reflection of me or whatever. Like it's in present time usually. Especially like the older I get as far as like making music. And battle rap always represents something a detached reality from myself or whatever, or I could tap into old shit or old feelings or old things like um but I think that it really depends, man. Like I remember battle rap, I used to have to rap worse so I could battle because you had to sound like you was coming up with that shit right then or whatever. So that made me not like battle rap as much. So when like the lyricism and the art form and the storytelling and the different type of things that wasn't just humor, roasting, guns and shit start getting into battle rap, I really appreciated it more. Like that's why I appreciate like niggas like Easy the Block Captain, um, and Daylyt. One specific is shit why I wanted to battle him, because he was displaying like layers. He called them like elbows or what have you, but like layers within, writing. And I like that in music, but I like it simple. I like Meet the Parents by Jay-Z. It's a phenomenal song, and it's a phenomenal story. It's a phenomenal, you know, um thing. But for me, it's also a release, man. I don't know about I'm sure Frak would probably agree, Daylyt would probably agree. A motherfucker turning a beat on and you just writing is so much, like, it ain't even stressful like writing a battle. Like a battle, putting a battle together becomes like a task, man. Like, whereas for me, like, music is just like, yo, you just turn the music on and I can go. I can create, I can build, it feel good. Whereas when I'm putting a battle together, man, it does something to my soul, dog, that I really don't like, man. Like
Shit's unhealthy, man.
yeah, I don't like it. But man, when it comes down to music, man, it feels so good to rather you a nigga that make like party songs and people dancing, cool. You writing records. Like, a lot of my music now and the shit that I